Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. Invisible dude, you look tired. Tired of all this bullshit. Oh dear God. Michael Hunt. Richard, are you a Kiss fan? Not really. I mean, I have to say that, like, if there was one musical artist that would upset me if they died, it would probably be Weird Al. And I don't even know why, because, I mean, I'm not, like, a huge fan of his either. Elbizavo, nice pumpkin. Mike, hi. Finn Garazzle, the concept of now is troubling. How can one be sure that one is experiencing a state of reality instead of a state of false memory or a dream-like conception? Elbizavo, Mike. Well, the truth there is that we're prisoners of the now. You know, we live in this moment. We can't revisit the past. We can't see the future. We are prisoners of the now. You know, people say, well, is time travel possible? Well, I mean, it's always been possible to move forward in time. It's the moving back part that's questionable. And it's theoretically possible, but I mean, you can't go back to your past. You could only go back to a past. Mike, how is everyone? I don't know, dude. There's only 9 of you so far. My mom don't like you, and she likes everyone. Mm. Ardmore, Richard. Mm. Pistafo. Should probably take off my watch. Michael McCumbers, can you sing that song in Peter Griffin voice? No. Never been very good at Peter Griffin, to be honest with you. My mom don't like you, and she likes everyone. See, he doesn't sound at all like him. Artmore, where is Philip at? Haven't seen around. I think he's still at practice. Or dojo. Sean Calhoun, farting Richard the Great Zamboni. Or featuring Richard the Great Zamboni. Isn't a Zamboni the thing at the ice ring that keeps the ice smooth? El Bizarro, Philip is surrounded by angry bearded clams. Finn Grazzle, do you use Tresamine? Ooh la la? No, I do not. Tresemme? Things get dented, things get broken. I thought we'd manage. Sean Calhoun, nice pumpkin for Halloween. Yes, it's a jack-o'-lantern. Finn Grazzle, it's a shampoo. Well, I still don't. I use Head and Shoulders. I use medical grade Head and Shoulders for this hair. Come on and feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. What's up, Kit? Michael Hunt, I left my lighter outside taking gravity bongs last night and it was wet in the morning. Big mistake. Well, kind of lighter was it, though? I ish the bed, bro. It was a red Bic. Extended tip. So, like a barbecue lighter, one of the long ones. I don't know, dude. It should dry out fine. I mean, you have to, like, not have some bong rips for a while, but I mean, just a lighter. It's not like it was a Zippo or anything. Although I have to point out here, one thing I don't like about Zippos is they have no staying power. You can't like keep one in your bag and like it always works. You have to like have your Zippo and your lighter, your lighting fluid, and it's like if I'm gonna use this, because I don't smoke, it's like if I'm gonna use this, I have to like work on it. I can't like just have a Zippo I keep somewhere. And I mean, normally when I need a lighter, the reason I need a lighter is that one of my burners isn't going off. Michael, I have the Reese's cups on deck. So you're getting the munchies after all the bong ripping? I don't know, guys. Today is trash day, so I should be like getting my trash together, but my dog can read. Hello there. Is that a picture of Donald Trump you have there? With his face merging with someone else? Ah, it's Donald Trump. I think he's kissing Vladimir Putin. Mike, Thursday is trash day here. Yeah, well, tomorrow is trash day, so I have until 6 a.m. My dog can read. It's Netanyahu and Trump kissing. Well, that's mildly offensive. Michael Hunt, what's your favorite candy? Oh! Oh! Nimbus, you surprised me. The Reese's is where it's at. I'm more of a Snickers guy. Jim H. Do a lot of Americans take the short bus? No, that's an expression, not a reality. If we needed a lot of, if there were enough people to take the short bus, it wouldn't be short anymore. Jim H. Haha, fair point. My dog can read. You can take me, but you cannot take my AI generated picture of Richard's bunghole. I am the great Cornholio. Fart baby, would you rather eat a live rat or a raw chicken? Life depends on eating one. Well, I mean, you do realize the rat would also be raw, right? So the question is, do you want to eat a rat or a chicken? I'm assuming that the chicken would probably be less disgusting. I mean, bigger, but, well, unless it's a New York rat. Depends on the chicken, really. But I mean, the rat being a mammal and the chicken being a bird, you're more likely to get a disease from the rat. Otta Dawes, you look like Jack Black and Rasmus Holland mixed together. Okay. You don't sound like a very nice person, you know that. Right, Nimbus? I wish she'd sit on the other shoulder. Oh, sweetheart. Mike. Ootits, you're a dumbass. Not exactly fair to dumbasses, is it, Mike? Jim H., is this how you saw life working out back in high school? No. Definitely not. Thin Garazzo, 199. Humma humma, soya boy, watch me yo hawk to ho. Vic, Kitty. You are Kitty Nimbusnin. You are Kitty, yes. This is your nose. I like your nose. I like your nose. See, when she gets on this shoulder, she walks away. But she's gaining some weight back. She's feeling better. I mean, not like good or anything, but she's feeling better. You know. Now she's probably going to jump on me again. Mike, you never had yum yum sauce on Japanese food? I don't think so. You know, Mike, I mean, I just had ramen, but I didn't cook it properly. It's the kind of ramen that's less broth and more noodle, and I'm like, no, I want broth. I need to hydrate. My dog can read. Richard hears a brain teaser. A plane crashes in the Golden Gate Strait in California. Where do you bury the survivors? Um, well, the thing about that is you don't normally bury survivors. So eventually they will die and be buried, but not anytime soon. So the survivors would, of course, eventually die off and be buried wherever their family puts them. Michael Hunt, you should just do a skit where grandmas run up on the top of your car at Walmart. Um, if I could do skits with grandmas, I would. Ods have this dislike as well. Okay. Otids, I think you're being a dick. I don't know what you said, but you sound like a dick. My dog can read. Congratulations. You're now as smart as any 5-year-old daughter. You don't bury survivors. They're survivors. You are correct, my morbidly obese homie. Right. Full Perochi, Richard, what's up, Phil? They were just asking about you. They're like, where's Phil been? Michael Hunt, what do you think about 67? It's kind of in the tail end of that, Michael. It's going to be over with pretty quickly. Jim H., where's the meanest level at today? I'm not sure what you mean. Michael and oh, you don't know? Phil Barochi, I was taking my annual shower getting ready for practice. Michael Hunt, about the 6-7. Remember I told you? I don't remember, dude. I do way too many lives at this point. I mean, one of the things about YouTube is you're supposed to move away from lives. Ardmore, yo, Philip. Here's a question for you all. Why do we say someone is butt ugly? I mean, I've seen some nice butts in my life, so it's like, Phil Perochi, hey Artmore. Cornholio! I am a great Cornholio. I need teepee for my bunghole. Where do you come from, Cornholio? Ah, Lake Titicaca. Jim H., has the soap bar ever slipped up there? No? What's wrong with you? Trevor, Richard, can you tell me what the square root of 69 is? No. Finn Grazel said hi. Trevor, Richard didn't get those pancakes the other day. I got fruit instead. Good. I got the weirdest hummus I have ever found. Get this. It's cauliflower pizza crust hummus. Mike, hello, Philip. Active butthead voice. You dumbass. Phil Barochi, Mike Cornholio. Trevor, did you eat the entire hummus container with chips? I have not tried it yet, and I do not have chips. I'm a diabetic. Okay, so I can't have chips per se. I will be consuming it with carrots and celery. Finn Grozel, is there a way to make homemade hummus? Yeah, you can make it in a blender. Trevor, I am type 1, so I get it. I became a type 2 diabetic when a car fell on me. Jim H., if you ever had a meetup, what would the attendance look like? I don't know, dude. I mean, Phil would be there. AFK, yo, cleaning the fridge tonight, so I'm back. Trevor, I got it at 26 for no reason. My doctor thinks it's COVID. I am type O positive. Finn Grazel. Phone Samari, something in Arabic. Mike, hummus, that's American? No. I mean, that's what they call it in Arabic. I believe also in Hebrew or Yiddish. Hummus. It's a chickpea dip or a garbanzo bean dip. My dog can read. Mike, you're joking, right? Profnox, how is your new job? Have you slept on the job yet? No, I'm working during the day. Very hard to sleep on the job. Trevor, Richard, you just get really hungry where you don't care about being diabetic. If I don't take my medication, yeah. Victor Kozgi. So the phrase more often Hakuna Matata is a Swahili word which means no worries in English. Yes. Mike, yeah, I never heard of a dip called hummus. Um, Mike, if you read my blog, Richard Reviews Everything, I do regularly review hummus. I mean, it's because where I shop, they often have really weird hummus, and this stuff was like, I think it was like 97 cents a package, so I don't lose much if it's terrible. But I mean, they have savory hummus and they have sweet hummus. Savory hummus is the more common in America. Jim H. I'm thin as a rail, swim daily, still got type 2. The doctor said I just have bad genes. Trevor, oh, you're on Ozempic? No, I'm on insulin. Prof Nox, lizard people unite. Victor Kozji, you mean you are diabetic? Yes, I'm diabetic. I have diabetes. Mustang Mike, hello Richard. My best mate had his leg amputated because he refused to take his insulin. I'm not that bad off, dude. I'm recovering. I'm getting better. I'm never going to be like, you're never going to have to worry about it again. But I mean, my diet is really getting a lot better. Prof Nox, rumpus is dumpus and it shoots out humpus yumpus. Full broachy. Ebony Asian White Latina bite size, jug size, bite size, buy one, get one free size. MILF Titty Bang nurses with bearded clams. Prof Nox. Nimbus is in the way. Ah! Ow! 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 Nimbus. There's Nimbus's butt. I'm recovering. I'm getting better. Yeah, I have to eat ish instead. I have to eat vegetables. Gashanda Gunku. Some Gunku ish is going on here. Orochi. Kotisk sister impersonation, please. Well, Mary is not here, but I have to give it a 3 count. A 1, a 2, a 3. Mike, I'm not going back to doctor when I got prostate check. I looked back and doc had both his hands on my shoulders. My doctor's a chick. And she still had her hands on my ass. Mustang Mike, I wish you the best with your diabetes. My dog can read. Richard has a cat fetish. Full Broachy, Mike, Trevor, your cat had some turd around its hole. Not gonna lie, that's gross. It's a cat. I mean, a certain amount of cat turd is perfectly normal. My dog can read. Trevor, why are you looking? Because he's got a thing for cats. Victor Kozgi, if you are a diabetic, first know that this ain't a disease, brother. It's just a bit restriction of lifestyle and diet. So kindly stick with greens, avoid sugar, and most of all, never skip insulin. Here's the thing, Victor. A car fell on me, whacked my pancreas, and that's why I'm diabetic. Volbergy, oh dear God, she's loose! Like anything could ever hold my sister. AFK, Trevor, why are you looking? Brad Pitt, I got jump scared by Richard again. Trevor, Richard, have you ever considered wiping your cat's hole? That is a thing I have done. Normally when they have like worms or something. Mike Hunt, how many plates of food did you eat tonight? 0. I had ramen. It's not a plate. It's a bowl. Trevor, Richard, I have hard time believing a man of your size is diabetic for the reason, but if that's true, that's crazy. Trevor, it's very possible I would have become a diabetic anyway. Okay. I was pre-diabetic when it happened, but it's like a lot of really weird things happened to me when that happened. Like that's when I became diabetic. I started gaining weight very rapidly. I had terrible jock itch. You know, there's Kit. Oh, Mike, verdict on the tire. It was bald. It needed to be replaced. I haven't put it back on the car yet. Prof Knox, a car fell on him and then he ate two cakes. No? Um, Pretty much a car fell on me. Although diabetes, ironically, makes you hungry. So, Victor Gazgi, you have a very rich soul with incredible energy, such as humorous human being, a guy with good heart and brain. You are worth watching all the time. Thanks. Brad Pitt, that happened? Yeah. Mike Hunt, didn't you say that your boyfriend likes to pee in the shower? I definitely did not say that, as I have never had a boyfriend. AFK, chat kinda sucks tonight. Well, I mean, with Hunt here. Gashande Gunku. Hala Madrid. Trevor, how did a car fall on top of you? I was helping someone change a tire. The car fell and clipped me on the side. It's like the dude, his name was Travis, and he takes his car to the shop for an estimate the next day, and they say, "This hit somebody? They're dead. You better call them right now and tell them to go to the hospital." But he didn't have my number, so he didn't call me. And then, like, he comes into work that night, and he's like, "You're alive!" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I am." Gunku, Joy Mahung began. Brad Pitt, first I pooped to this, and then I pee to this, and then I farted after no pooping for an entire month, gang, and then I filled the entire toilet bowl. Trevor, so you didn't go to the hospital? Not right away, no, I didn't realize how badly hurt I was. Um, See, I had a bruise on my back, which is not where the car hit me. But the bruise was coming off of my spinal column. So I fell a second time and I hit the bruise and I was in so much pain that I couldn't stand up. So they sent me, finally my work sent me to a doctor. They gave me pain medication, but I mean it wasn't for more than 2 years that I finally got a MRI and they said I have a 5% bend in my spine. Mike, are you fan of Crocs shoes? I don't own any. Gashundi Gunku, Real Madrid is the greatest football club in the world. Trevor, did you tell your sister and brother that you had this issue? Then they can back off the house issue. My brother was living with me when this happened. He didn't give a shit. AFK, what's on your shirt? The creature from the Black Lagoon. Victor Kozgi, had you gone to the hospital earlier, would you have salvaged the situation of your pancreas? Just to ask generally. No. I mean, the truth is, there's just really not much they can do other than give me pain management. It's possible that, it's like if I had known how badly I was injured, we could have done more based on the injury, but I mean, if you look at older videos of me or videos of me from around that time, you'll see I'm actually a lot fatter. I know that's hard to believe, but that's because of the injury. I got up to 415 pounds. AFK, cool. Trevor, do you still love your brother? No. My brother wants me dead. I have a restraining order against him. Volts, hey, Richard, been effing ages. Yeah, dude, where you been? Gashundi, Mom began this oldest football club in Asia from Bengal, India, founded 1889. Trevor, he attacked you? He's my brother. Of course he's attacked me. Multiple times. One time he almost killed me. Stopped my heart. Mike, you can't get to heaven if you hate someone, but you can't hate what they do. Objective psychology. You hate the behavior, not the person. But, I mean, look, Mike. My brother's a complicated situation, and I really don't know how it's going to pan out. Goshundi, Viva River Play. Volt, I'm almost know you from full year now. Yeah. Since January. Right before I started. Okay, so, disconnected there for a moment. Phil Barochi, he's pushed Richard, smothered him, and I'm sure he's punched him before. Yeah, multiple times. Trevor, but you don't have any sort of love for your brother. How do you love someone that hates you? AFK, just because he doesn't love him doesn't mean he hates him. Well, Mike, Phil, that's crazy. Yeah, my brother is. He once picked me up and threw me across the room. My brother's a very violent person. Years after the fact, he told me that he used to kill my mother's chickens. And it's like, it's like, why did you kill mom's chickens, Paul? Well, I just play with them too rough. And it's like, you kept killing mom's chickens. Like, not one chicken, not like 5 chickens, like a dozen chickens. Like, at a certain point, like, something's wrong with you. Kashundi, America, we're going today, British. We are going to D. Trevor, have you talked to the therapist about this? About my brother killing chickens? Victor Hosgy, why would someone attack his own brother? This is awkward and contrary expectations from the African way of life. What is wrong with your bros from another continent with hating each other so sad? Victor, my brother's just a very violent man. Goshundi now states you visit in U.S. I don't know. I'd have to look at a map. I mean, I've been to like Arizona and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and seen Mount Rushmore, things like that. Goshundi Gonku, memory aviation, high. I've got to stay high all the time. This is a really weird position to be in. Memory aviation, I recently bought the preserve toothbrush. Cool. You got it from Trader Joe's? Goshundi, hello, lol, Mike. You off tomorrow? No. I don't have days off until the training's done. I don't even know if I'm going to have days off when the training's done. Sweetheart. Ow, ow, ow. Nails, nails. Oh, this is a kitty. Yes. Kelsey, do you have a girlfriend? No. Mike, the cat thinks she's a parrot. She just likes, physical contact. I mean, Nimbus here is the, cat I'm most likely to find sleeping on my chest. Memory Aviation, I saw your review on the toothbrush. Yes. Kushundi, you been to Miami? No, never been to Florida. I mean, guys, I don't really have the money to travel, and I don't really like traveling. I don't know what I would do if I did travel. It's like, oh, let's go to Disney World. Why? Smells, there's mosquitoes, and a lot of people. Oh, gee, when was the last time you watched Jurassic Park 1? About 6 years ago, I think. Maybe 8 at the most. Gershundi, never in your life. No, never been to Florida. Victor Koski, based on how you explain the whole dark side of your interaction with your brother, I can tell you he might need a therapist. He might, in fact, be a psychopath or a sociopath. My brother is mentally ill. He is very violent. Okay, he's a rare violent case. And I mean, essentially, my brother needs to be in an assisted living program. He needs to have someone taking care of him, someone watching him. It's like, again, if I had a million subscribers on YouTube, I actually know who I would hire to look after my brother. He's an old supervisor of mine named Eric, and I mean, Eric, he is essentially a child, but he's a good dude. You know, very religious, and he and my brother would have a lot of fun together. I think argue about religion a lot, but a lot of fun. But it's like, there's that thing is like Eric could drive my brother to the movies and whatever have you because he likes to watch movies. Uh, have you ever been to Colorado Mountain State? I don't know. I know I've canoed the Colorado River, but I mean it's in places other than just Colorado. So I think I did whitewater rafting. Let me see. Uh, okay, I cannot confirm that I've ever been to Colorado. I mean, look, I have definitely been to Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. Um, I believe Illinois, but I'm not sure. Pennsylvania and New York. Don't know if I've ever been to Virginia. Mike, my brother is a weird place. He is consumed by material things and expense lifestyle, trying to be better than people and showing off. Well, that's sad. Jeff, grippy or loose? Hmm? Gashundi, how to avoid bad comment while YouTube live. You just have to deal with them. FK, plans for Halloween work. Victor Kozgi, kindly don't a little favor. Someone distract me. You were saying something about if I had a million subs on YouTube, I would hire someone to take care of my brother so he won't hurt anyone. Vilrochi, me, Richard, Mike, L, Art, Moore, VM, Tristan, Mary, Linda are all gonna take a road trip in a big RV, listen to Lights Out, and pick up a couple damsels in distress at a local pub. Memory Aviation, what's your favorite candy? Snickers. Gashundi Gonku, let's come to India together and we'll visit Taj Mahal. Shiloh Taylor. Hey, dude. What's up, Shiloh? Victor Kozgi. Do you do outdoor activities? Do you soccer or door trekking? No. Vol Perucci. Tan Mayal is one of the seven wonders of, or Taj Mahal is one of the seven wonders of the world. Hmm? And okay. Yes, it is. Or is it? Okay, the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Colossus of Rhodes, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, and the Temple of Artemis. So, not the classic Seven Wonders. Although the Taj Mahal is considered one of the modern wonders of the world. Ma'am Estrada, $10, no message. Mike, I can't even name the seven. Yeah, I mean, the most famous is the Pyramids of Giza, and then the statue of, or the Lighthouse of Hercules, Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I mean, I think the only wonder that still exists is the pyramids. Kushundi, Philip, yes. Victor Gozgi, are you on TikTok? No. One, Statue of Liberty. AFK, not asking to be mod, just generally curious, what does mod even do? To be honest with you, moderators were generally chosen so that people wouldn't impersonate them. Like, Richard, have you ever seen a natural eternal flame? No. Mike, Mary, win! Rufus Griffiths, do you think depression would be less of an issue in today's society if it wasn't a mainstream topic? Do you think the constant conversation about it have an effect? Um, well, depression exists for a reason. Okay? Depression is a symptom, not a disease. That's kind of the problem there. And the question being, why is someone depressed? Most people are depressed because this is a very shitty economy. So yeah, I think depression would still be a major issue. It might be less people would be reporting it if it wasn't discussed as much, but they'd still be depressed. Koshundi, which state is so safe to live peacefully in USA? I don't know. It is awful, Mary. Yeah, 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 yeah. Finn Garazel, which U.S. state would you donate to Greenland? Um, Rhode Island. Mike, Mary had a little lamb, but I ate it. AFK, how did you like New Mexico? I don't remember. You're talking 40 years ago. Kushunde, maybe Vermont. Kushundi, Mary Mistrata, Lamb. Bah. Philip Rochi, if not me, then who? Kushundi, I like Boston though. Hmm. Finn Grazel, Boston cream pies. Meh. I want to try one of those black and white cookies that everyone's been talking about. Apparently, they're a Jewish thing. I mean, the problem is that my mother was the Jewish one. She died when I was young, and my father, well, he wasn't exactly happy that his son identified as a Jew. Rushundi, you like countryside or metropolitan city? Mm, I like clean air. Wilberchi, Philip, Mary Mistrada, Phil, All, El, Mike. Mike, the South Carolina, the best living. Phil Brochi, El Pistafo! Fin Grazo, the cookies are made from pastrami. What? Gushundi, God bless Israel, indeed. Mike, what's your fave cookie? Mine is macadamia. I don't know, I guess I'd be a snickerdoodle fan. Fin Garazzle said hi. Digger, what's up, dude? Phil Brochi, Operation a Motor Vehicle now. And don't comment. El Bizarro, Finn is taking Jeremy drugs. Mm. Goshundi, tea with cookies. Yes. Jeremy, Memory Aviation, Fig Newtons are my favorite. I love figs. Never been a big fan of them, although I still believe I have a fig tree in my backyard somewhere. Digger, do you know what I keep my towels? If so, when did the fire start with less traditional ways of circles? Digger, you are drunk. Mike, Fig Newton's a cookie? No, they're fruit and cake. Gashundi, so you remember Mr. Gashundi, a yo forgot when you shut down live. Hmm. Victor Koshi, gotta go to bed, guys. Check 'em out now. The Funk Soul Brothers, right about now. The Funk Soul Brothers. Even in the darkness, every color can be found. You knocked over my flash drive, Nimbasnin. That's okay. I still love you. Yes, you're a little kid. Digger, who'd win in a fight? Thanos versus Terminator. Thanos. El Bizarro, GN Victory. Mike, hope America is okay. Or Amanda is okay. Yeah, well, she posted a picture of her cleavage earlier, so I think she's good. Hang chain smoker. Hair's looking good, Rich. Kushundi, I mean, suppose if I vanish for 6 months, then suddenly appear in your live after that you remember my name, Gushunde, or you forgot, probably forget. Memory aviation, I love eating beer battered fish. Who doesn't like eating beer battered fish? Memory? Victor Kushi, just before I go to bed, I want to ask, do you like Frank Sinatra songs? They're all right. Kushundi, you have Instagram. Yes, I do. My Instagram is ICE9RLN0. Digger, what would you do if you had $100 billion in your bank account? What wouldn't I do? Elvis something happened to Amazing. Not so far as I'm aware. Mike, Richard tried to cook frogmore stew or chicken bog. What? Goshundi, ICE9RLN0. My initials, RLN. Richard Leland Neal. Elvis KK. Murderer. I'm the miracle gangster. Murderer. Mike, it's something you will love. Chicken bog? Chicken bog, chicken bog. Mm. Smoked sausage, whole chicken ribs, long grain rice. Yeah, sounds wonderful. El Bizarro, speaking of love. Buffalo Brando, Leland Richard Johnson. Yom Chang Smoker, do you have any knowledge on what to do for a hematoma that's gone stuff and tender from a fall months ago? Lol. See a doctor. Gershundi, get you in Instagram. Got you on Instagram. Yeah, okay. I just got a notification from my Instagram that one of the hot chicks I know posted a new story. She just got proposed to by her girlfriend. It's like, oh my god, the level of hotness. Yes, I see. Prelix, indeed. Why am I not seeing Meg's story? Oh no, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Oh, Victor, you deserve a safari in Africa and experience a spectacular view of Mesa Mara wildebeest migration. Mm, I don't need to see wildebeest migrating. I've met my sister. Mike, do you have Twitter and TikTok too? I do have a TikTok. I don't use it anymore. I have a Twitter. Yongchang Smoker. Simping tonight. Gushundi. Actually, Palek's pronunciation is like Palshik Polsik. Palsik. Okay. Mike, what's simping? Hmm. Kushundi, sea itch. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching the end of the stream, by the way. So, if you have anything of importance to say, it's best to say it now. Elbizavo, good night, Mookie. Hmm. Weird. Oh. All right. So yeah, no one else is talking. Wait, there we go. There's Victor. Waiting for my chat to come. Victor, any political reviews you can tell about America? Um, in America, the right wing and the left wing are wings of the same bird, and that bird is a mentally ill dodo with Tourette's. Kushundi, what time there now? 7:53. Oh no, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Charlie Kirk. Didn't know much about him. Level of political violence in America is very upsetting. Here it's 8:23 a.m. morning. Well, you are in a different place, and it's a different time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go. I'm Richard.